not having faith or waiting for proof. Now the Browns said the same thing, except for that whole name thing. You see, while the Boone said Lord Soda was worth all the praise, the Browns said Lord Pop was the only true way. Well, one day, all the kids played outside in the sun. They got along well and laughed and had fun. And then came the voice of Mrs. Boone at the gate with cookies and soda, calling them all in for a break. As they headed inside for a quick little snack, Mr. Brown saw it all through his window and snapped. How dare those Boones shame the great god of pop? Come quick, or they'll brainwash our innocent tots. They stormed towards their house, stomping right through their florals. The nerve of those Boones. Our family has morals. They rushed in the kitchen and snatched up their cups. Our faith is in pop, and I've seen enough. Well, Mrs. Boone shouted back, pointing her finger and saying, our soda is true. Your pop is for pagans. Then that was it. They all went ballistic. The Browns on the Boones, even butter on biscuit. Things just got worse when the neighbors caught sight. Some sodite, some popite, all joined in the fight, cursing and thumps over bruising and bumps, accusing their neighbors and feuding and such. All trust in gods but no faith in each other led the Boones and the Browns to hate one another. And now there was violence and anger and aches, and all over taste, a brawl over faith. Now the mess grew bigger than Lord Pop and Lord Soda. Then there's Lord Tonic, who lives on planet Cola. No one could prove one god true and one not. This didn't help all the fussing to stop. So they raged in the streets, all boosted on spirits, juiced up on carbs and high fructose corn syrup. But Soda Pop Lights didn't fight. They got on their knees and they prayed for an end to these caffeine extremes. They prayed out for peace, but the hate didn't cease, and much of it sprung from their fizzy beliefs. As for the Boones and the Browns, their tribes had to break. Sodites settled the East Coast while Popites took the lakes. And way up until now, it's still tasteful and sound, not to ask for a pop in a pro-soda town. And the other way around. Now, for people who drink and use reason and doubt, all this belching and burping is worth doing without. Being kind is what matters. That's where it's at. You don't need no fizzing religion for that. Believe in people and music and nature and peace. Help others in need and those with the least. Don't do unto others if you don't want them to do it. I once read that rule from a dude named Confucius. No fantasy fussing. It's really quite odd to argue and fight over soda pop gods. Drink water. Welcome to the Reason Rally.